Good evening, YouTube. It is, what is it, Sunday, February 2nd, 2025, and we're doing a VOD here. We're going to be doing a little bit of Tiny Rugs. Actually, let's get the Tiny Rugs music going. One of the reasons I want to do this is two things. I wanted to talk about the skills. We're going to do a whole video on the skills, like actual, like step-by-step with the skills, every single skill. Talk about them, talk about what's good, what's bad. I have a lot of them unlocked. I don't have every single character unlocked, but I have the majority of them unlocked, the ones that most people are going to deal with anyway. If you get later on in the game, you don't need me to tell you what skills are good. When you're in the beginning of the game, you need somebody to tell you. But anyway, the reason I'm doing this is not just to get the skills in, but I was thinking about this the other day. And, you know, we played Talented. We've played Noita on here. Tiny Rogues. We played that other one, something, a Symphony of Violence or whatever it is, something like that. Anyway, we played a lot of single character pixely games where you're one guy and you're kind of either roaming around a world or fighting a bunch of monsters or whatever, but it's usually like the pixel stuff. I would say Talented not so much. Talented more like was like Game Boy Advance or stuff like that. But when you get to like Tiny Rogues and Noita, I mean, when you look at this stuff, when you really take an honest look, like this, obviously the splash screen, this great, you know, this is like high-end pixel art, maybe not the highest of high-end pixel art, but it's pretty high-end pixel art. Oh, Dead Cells is another kind of interesting one, although that one's kind of more towards Super Nintendo. When you look at the Atari, the Intellivision, and your Nintendo early on, actually the Nintendo is too far up too. Let's just stick with Atari and Intellivision and early arcade games. They had to make games that were entertaining, that did not have a lot to offer in terms of graphics or even very diverse gameplay. Some of it was exciting, some of it was addictive, but how did they get to that? And that's what I want to talk about. I tried looking with a local LLM to see if I could make my own character, and boy, it's difficult to make anything good. It can be. You have to have what do they call them? Brain. Certain, they're not plugins. I want to call them plugins, but you have to have certain things that help you with take the prompts and bring it over into the LLM. And obviously it's got to be something like GPT-4 and higher are going to do a much better job at it, like that sort of standard. But I've seen people essentially get the latest version of ChatGPT. I forget what it is. It's like 0 point whatever, like not 0, it's 0 point. And I've also seen, I think they did it with DeepSeek. They've gotten them to literally code Python games step by step, just with prompts, not going in and messing with the code at all. They just run the code. And it's managed to make some pretty good stuff. For what I want, I'd have to make a fine-tuning low-rank adaptation. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what they call them. There's a term for them. I don't want to say API because that's not correct. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, this is amazing what you can make. You could probably make a low pixel game like this because they made a game that looked a lot like, remember the old game Centipede, the arcade game where the centipede came down and you had to shoot it? This kind of looked like that, but it was a snake game where the snake had to get the fruits and keep going, and mushrooms would pop up and make it more difficult as it went. You know, he did iterations on it. He did the iteration was first make a snake game where the snake has to eat the fruits. Now put some booby traps in the way. Now make it so the booby traps get harder as it goes along. Now make it so that every time you catch the fruit, some of the booby traps get removed. It's like, it was just iterations on the prompts, and they managed to get a pretty cool looking game. Module still added on top of existing model to tweak the weights. Yeah, but it wasn't called that. It was, I'll look it up. I'll look it up later. Not right now. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, the reason that I play these pixel games, and I was trying to figure out why. It's like, why would I, let's look. Let me show you. I have a bunch of different saves too. Why would I play a game that looks like this? And this is the best looking it's gonna get. It gets worse when you get into the game. It gets worse when you get into the game. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here. You can see we've got skills, we've got special abilities, strength, dexterity, intelligence. We have different types of equipment that are going to be in the game. Now, a lot of this stuff was not available when they did like the Atari games and the Intellivision games. Wasn't quite this complex. But that's not what makes Tiny Rogues fun. I mean, part of it is that. A little bit of this, that Diablo-ish, you know, kind of build out your characters, sort of, you know, garbage in, garbage out sort of deal. But a lot of it has to do with the actual way that they implement the gameplay. And that's what I'm going to look at tonight. Take a look. All right, let's see. We got to get something here, though. Secret rooms are highlighted. Do I care about that? Floor 10 always has a tavern. Floor 10 always has a shop. Floor 10 always has an event room. Feeding a boss without taking damage grants you +1 magic find just for that reward selection. That's not bad. Completing an entire floor without taking damage makes the boss offer +1 reward. That's not bad either. I might take that, but let's see what the other stuff is. Dryad is now available at the tavern, replacing the nurse. I don't want to replace the nurse. I like the nurse. Healing at the nurse costs 5 gold. Staying overnight costs 5 gold. That might be good. Evergreen green blossoms last 10 rooms instead of 1 room. That's really good. Actually, we'll grab that. Because I eat those green blossoms right away. I don't even hang on to them for very long. I'm running a much simpler model than NCloud. I'm running Llama 4-bit quantization, 8 billion parameters. Full far Llama 405 billion model takes 1 terabyte of VRAM to run. Oh wow, which is around 40,000 in graphics cards alone. Yeah, it's so stupid. DeepSeek comes out and Nvidia takes a hit. It's like, what? Why would Nvidia's stock take a hit? Just because a relatively good version close to what ChatGPT is running for maybe what, 5% of the price? It's still also running on Nvidia chips. It's still going to run on Nvidia chips. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, someone else is going to come out with it. No. For a while, Nvidia is going to be in the driver's seat. They're the first actor in this space. They're going to be hard to dislodge, like Apple's hard to dislodge with cell phones. I think we talked about this the other day. Now, of course, the reason I'm complaining about it is because I just bought some Nvidia, and I bought it before the drop. So, sorry you're back. No, don't worry about it. You don't have to be sorry. What you got to be sorry for? AMD is actually very good at running the local models. Right. It needs less NVIDIA chips, which is a big thing. It's not a big thing though, because it's still running on NVIDIA chips. That's the thing. Is it's still going to require a boatload to run them at the big server farms. So it's not going to hurt NVIDIA one bit. I think it's more of a hype thing than anything else. And I know the local versions can run on AMD, but the things that we're really going to need to run are going to have to run on massive NVIDIA stuff. The only way that this will not be what's coming up in the future is if they find a different way of doing it and they don't have to do it through massive amounts of tokens. Good old first mover advantage. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of. First mover. Did I say first mover? Sorry for leaving. No, you don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry at all. It's your evening. It's your evening. I'm just here for entertainment if you feel like it. All right. So notice, look at this. Look at this. This is look at these walls. Is there anything here? There's 2 doors and I'm shooting a bow that looks basically like the letter D. But what do we notice about this game? What's some of the things about this game that grab you? See, and this is where I think Talented made a major mistake. Color scheme. The movement. You feel a certain freedom in the movement. And above all, the sounds and the music. And the dopamine hit rewards that you get. I mean, this is genius game building right here. It might not be the type of game that you like, just like Noita might not be the type of game that you like, but it's a game that everybody can kind of understand why it's fun. Even if you only play the first level of this game, you're gonna get highly addicted to it if you enjoyed anything in the past, like even stuff like Pac-Man, Mario, like the Donkey Kong, not Mario, Donkey Kong, the early pixel games like this. It just has that feel. Intel restarted research into neuromorphic computers, which model the brain to run machine learning operations very efficiently. And that's a possibility. Now that's a definite possibility, but here's the scary thing about LLMs. LLMs work in a way that we don't understand right now. In order for us to use neuromorphic computers, we need to understand a lot more about brain chemistry and about signaling and about synapses and about hemisync, like, you know, syncing up the different wave patterns. We need to know a lot more about electromagnetic communications in the brain. We need to know a ton. With LLMs, for some reason, you can take words, sentence structure, grammar, and it ends up making the same kind of problem space that you can overlay over images, learning images. You can overlay it over, I forget what some of the other things they did. It's crazy. For some reason, our patterns of language and how we use language and how we develop language and contextual clues that we use to understand language and predict the next token, essentially, because that's what humans are doing, prediction machines. What we see around us is a prediction of what's going to happen. This isn't like real. What you're seeing is not real. The real world's out there, but you're making a prediction. And when your prediction doesn't match up, that's when you take in the real world information. But most of this is running on autopilot. What the LLMs are doing is the same thing the human brain is doing. It's predicting the next token, the next event, the next logical thing in the chain. For some reason, our language, probably because it's built in our brain, our language is the key to unlocking how our brains predict accurately. It's crazy. It's absolutely nuts what they can do. There's a direct satisfying result of the action you take, and being good at the game results in satisfying reward, like the explosion. Yeah, the big like boom that they do at the end. Oh, like look at this. Here's like the little mini game, right? It's not even a mini game, but listen to the little lady's voice and the funny little way the words come up. I'll take a green. No, whip. All right. What does it do? A boss defeated grants pair. Grants broccoli instead if you didn't take any damage in the fight. That might actually be pretty good. Yeah, because I don't need the evade. Let's put our broccoli sweater on. Our broccoli sweater sounds nice. And that flat explosion sound, like if you think of like an explosion sound that's not satisfying, it's when they make that fuzzy vocal fry explosion. They've got that click sound, or that pap sound. Very, very satisfying. Like throwing a plate against the wall and hearing that clack, that crash. They've really kind of worked out a lot of the things that make it satisfying. The boss patterns at first seem complex, but they become very easy, and it becomes very much muscle memory facing most of these bosses after you get into it. So they're just challenging enough where they're so annoying in the beginning that when you finally do beat them, you get that reward rush. But they're not Elden Ring / Dark Souls complicated. Like, look at this. It's the same thing that that Vampire Survivors does. That big boom boom. Yeah, it needs to have punch. It needs to click. Because even a punch, even the dull thud they make in this game, the poof, is a good dull thud. On dash, repeat your next two attacks, not so great. Gain 100% statistics from strength, but lose a whole bunch from intelligence. No, that's no good. Grants a chill aura. Auras are great in this game. Yeah, we're gonna grab the aura. Aura. I think we're definitely in the range where you could make a model that can be argued to actually to be actually intelligent. We have audiovisual models, long-term memory with frequency connections and motion. I think if you were to see the frontier models, I think you would be very much feeling like they think. And the thing is, they have, and this is proven. A lot of people don't believe it, but they have an inner world. They've proven this beyond a shadow of a doubt that they can build an inner world. They said they gave it a description of the game Othello, which is essentially like Go. They just gave it a description of the game. And they said, not only design the game, but show us the winning strategies. And it took just the words, and it didn't tell them make a board with this many squares and stuff like that. Well, I might have told them the number of squares, but it didn't tell them like specifics about how to design it. It just said this is what the game is like, and it literally designed the game without having ever seen it. They've done other things like that where the LLM has managed to make leaps from, all right, this is the word stuff. You can predict the words, but still get everything else completely wrong. Where they've managed to put things in space. Well, I mean, you've seen it. You've seen it with the visual stuff. They know what to put in the foreground, what's in the background, how to make something move. They have a rich inner world. Now, do they experience it? That's the question. Do they actually experience it? Is there a sense of self in there that feels what's happening? Not sure about that. 2 armor versus the pair. I don't know. 2 armor's good. Tell you what, we're going to take that for later. We'll bring it for later. Crisp. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, OQ, yeah, you're saying punch. Everything has that punch to it. Everything has that quick, not necessarily quick, but that nice, snappy movement to it. The enemies are diverse. And this is what they used to do with the Atari games and with later on the Intellivision games. And they did such a good job at it, was that the levels were interesting. The opponents, the enemies, or the whatever the obstacles you had to do were visually recognizable, like not even recognizable as things that you know, but just recognizable as kind of gives them their own little personality to them, kind of, so to speak. All right, weapons. Let's see if we can get a better weapon here. All right, range, medium. 50% chance for attack to repeat. I don't know. Maybe we want the shuriken. These are medium. The throwing knives I'm not like super cool on. Although I do have a frost thing. Critical hit chance per mana container. I only have 2 mana containers. 50% chance for attacks to repeat. That's not bad. Try it out. That's pretty good. Like you're biting on something satisfying. Like biting into an apple. It's ASMR, like an ASMR sort of feel to it, right? That's the only thing I can think of is, one thing Patrick loves to say is, oh, that's so satisfying. Like he picked that up obviously from memes and from, YouTubers and stuff like that. But it's exactly what it is. It's got that like, it feels good to hear it. You know what? It might actually go back to like the crunchy food, crunchy fruit type of thing, that biting into an apple thing. That's an interesting thought. But that's where that comes from. That feel of satisfaction. And obviously we know the blinking lights and the sounds, but listen to the music. I mean, the great thing, really good video game music is hard to do, especially when it's a track that repeats. The music does not change throughout this game, except the boss music's a little different, but it's literally a loop. But you never feel like you've heard the song 100 times. You never feel like the song is played too much. Like, oh yeah, like something cooking, like pork cooking, like bacon frying up in a pan. Or like a log on a fire when it makes that snap. Forgive me, dinner in mind. No, believe me, now I'm getting hungry. I want some of that dinner myself. All right, how are we doing on bombs? No keys. All right, I guess we'll get souls. Oh, I have no keys and I've got a door I could have gone in. But usually this early, it's nothing good. I can't use an offhand because my bow is two-handed. So I guess I'm going here. I should have taken the bombs in that last one. Oh, this guy, I hate this guy. I'll use my skill on him, see if that will help. Ah, that was not good. All right, and this is the worst one. This is the worst boss in the game. And he's an early boss. Not the worst because he's the hardest, but worst because he's the least fun. He is the least fun of them all. Now, could you imagine if you actually did that when you leveled up? Like, your body actually flew out like that? Damage from your skill inflicts fatigue. What does fatigue do? Movement speed and a little extra damage. Your companion grants increased stats depending on how many you have. No, each point of dexterity additionally grants lucky hit chance. Ugh, these are all garbo. There's a chance to replace them later, so. A wooden bow. Bow staff. Pretty good with a bow staff. Very short. Oh, these are all junk. Why do we have such, like, seriously? For level 2? To have gray equipment? Ugh. I feel like I want to punch somebody. All right, let's go into the evil shop because at the end we gotta go fight the evil stuff. Like, a lot of this stuff I'm doing, you have to learn as you go along, but we played a lot of this, so we know what we're doing. 5% movement speed. All right, so we've got, how many evil do we have? We have 2 out of 4. We have to get up to 3 because I have one of the things that makes it so we don't need 4 to unlock the hell area. But we need this guy to beat the big boss in the hell area. All right. All right. We do need keys. Give me keys. And that blue outline, that's our frost aura. That's going to let us do a little cold damage to these guys. So we want to try to get them in the circle if we can. We need more bombs. Oh, it stinks that we have to miss out on those weapons, but you have to have bombs and keys. When you don't have bombs and keys, you just end up getting into these situations where you don't get the stuff that you need. Always take food. Always take the food. Look at the cool little movements of the guys and everything. But think about it. You're working with a limited visual palette. Granted, as an indie designer these days, you're still making a game for a PC. So PC games, you can spend a lot of resources on the actual game itself. But to make the game look like this, think about it. Like, you've got an infinite amount of resources to make the game do what you want. But you know the one thing you're gonna have to sacrifice, because it's the one thing most game designers, indie game designers that are single, 2 people or 3 people, the one thing that they lack is somebody that's competent to good in actual video game graphic design. Whether it be like designing, the line. I can't even think of the words anymore. It'll come to me. Yeah, but back to making a character with local LLM. If I need to get 100,000 lines of good in-character responses from my prompted personality to train a module to make the prediction weights actually match the character. Can you do this vocally? Can you do it like through a voice chat type of thing? Because I find the one on my phone, which is literally, I think it's ChatGPT 3, is still amazingly good at understanding what I'm talking about and conversing with me back. It makes a lot of mistakes, but... Fire crackling is a good parallel too, especially considering the ancestral memory of that. Absolutely. In fact, I have an ancestral memory of that every time it happens. It gives me like a very very primal sensation to it. It's like something I've noticed since I was a kid, that like it just, as they say, it just hits different. Now, what am I trying to think of? The name of the things that you put over the mesh. They're like flat. They're 2D. Come on. Oh, my brain is so dumb. +3 magic find. Ooh, that's really good. It's actually really easy to hook up speech to text and text to speech. That's why I think I'll do, if I do it, I'll actually go through with it. Yeah. That's why I'm actually going to write my second book. No, not material. What do they call? Come on. It's the easiest. It's everybody knows this word that they use for designing graphics in video games. It's the skin that you put over stuff. The textures. Whoosh, jeez. Trying to pull that out of the clouded depths of my mind. The textures, yes. My goodness. What has happened to me? I used to be so sharp. Anyway, being able to design effective textures, and I'm not even going to try to remember what it's called when you take the skeleton of the character model and make it move. I know that term too, but my brain, if my brain cannot come up with textures at this point, it certainly is not coming up with that. I remember PC Gaming making a big song and dance about texture mapping. Yeah. Is it rigging? Is that what it's called? Rigging? It might be rigging. Yeah. You know, that's an interesting point too, because when I'm talking about this, I'm talking about specifically early Atari and early Intellivision. Early PC gaming did not have this sort of charm that I'm talking about. Early PC gaming, the best early PC gaming was mostly text-based. All the way up to 1989, maybe. The actual games themselves didn't feel like these do. That's the one thing that the video game consoles got right from the very beginning. They played very smoothly. They had a lot less memory. They had a lot less lines of code that you could have. You were very limited in what you could do. But because they were so limited, they had to make sure that the game felt right. Like when we look at like the original Super Mario Brothers, I didn't even realize this. Every single pixel is cut into 1/16 of a pixel. So when Mario lands, he's not landing on a pixel. He's landing on 1/16 of that pixel, and you can't see which one he's landing on. But they actually had to divide it up that way, because if they didn't, they couldn't determine his speed to make his speed work correctly. Because if they just had it done by pixel, I think 4 was too fast. No, 4 was too slow. 5 was too fast. And so they had to do is cut each pixel up into 16ths so they could dial up the running and dial it down so they could make him accelerate smoothly and make him decelerate. That's why that game feels so good, is because you're not going pixel, 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 pixel. And that's where computer games screwed up. Early PC gaming had no sound card and everything went through the beeper. Oh, yeah, that's true too. But I'm talking about when it did actually finally get to the point where you had the sound blaster. Some ideas of getting those chat messages are to 1, find a good enough prompt and model combination. 2, keep it running constantly while I chat with it about what I'm doing. Use another AI, have random conversations with it to cover as much of a wide range of inputs. And see, that's how I think I would try to do it, is a combination between idea 1 and idea 2. Is find somebody that's already got a good prompt to start you out to be able to do number 3, to be able to do just casual conversation chats with it, and then it will gradually pick up your voice, your intonation. They have them out there. I know you want to build this, so it's a little different than just grabbing a good one that's out there, but you could at least find what they started out with, you know? I mean, I watched one the other day that visually and audio wise, there was very, very little that you could use to tell that it wasn't the real person. Ah, come on. I think the only reason people noticed it wasn't her is because she told them. And then they went back and they plugged in. But Uncanny Valley did not hit with this. It was like a full conversational, full video, and it didn't sound like the usual, like where you could tell it's an AI talking. You couldn't tell it wasn't her. And the weird thing is, visually, when she does her real videos, she's very like she kind of almost looks like she's not really there. Like she kind of moves weird, and her face is kind of a little bit off. So maybe that made it easier to have an AI kind of copy her. But yeah, people were going back like, oh, I could totally tell. And it's like, yeah, sure you can. But yeah, when Uncanny Valley doesn't hit, you realize like we're past the point where it's going to make you feel uncomfortable to see an AI or hear an AI, to the point where you're not even going to think it's an AI unless they tell you it's an AI. That's pretty spooky. It would still take ages to collect and cherry pick the best responses to get. Well, then you don't pick. In fact, it's better if you don't pick. You'll pick the worst ones. You'll pick the wrong ones. You'll pick your favorites. You let the LLM pick them. And then you just give feedback on whether it's doing a good job. One thing I remember about Amiga magazines was the interviews with the devs where they spoke nostalgically about trying to cram everything into C64 limitations and gushing about the luxury of Amiga development. Can you imagine that, right? All right, 100% stand recovery while standing still. We're never standing still. Equipment load capacity or 25 power. I guess we're going to take that. All right, 25 power will make our circle a little bigger. But yeah, I always found it striking that because of the limitations that cartridge people who design games for cartridges had to make, that their games were much better. All right, we can go and get a flask. I think we can survive this. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Okay, all right. Ah, dang it. I honestly think Ranger is one of the worst characters. Like, I have so much trouble with Ranger. And that's yet another AI that needs to judge if a response is in character enough. Maybe we'll be fine for the first filter. But that's what I'm saying, is that, like, if that's... What's the purpose of what you're doing? Is the purpose for you to write it or for it to work? If it's for you to write it to learn, then yeah, obviously you want to try and do it yourself. But I don't think that part is necessarily something that you'd get any benefit from, picking the best responses. You're not going to learn much from that. You already know what you like for responses. I think the other thing that that we're going to have to do as programmers and as IT people is we're going to have to get out of the mindset of the best way to improve our skills at something is to learn the ins and outs of how it works on the inside. Because I think it's all going to be prompt generation coming up and all understanding how to manipulate the AI to do what you want. Rather than coding in what you want, you're going to have to know how to like massage the machine to do what you need. I know that sounds like pretty creepy, but 100% grants lethal hit chance at far range, cursed hits. We've gotten so screwed on this guy. On all our runs with this guy, we've gotten terrible stuff. Warrior stash is not what we need. Gold is not what we need either, but like right now, with most of the other classes, we would have a bunch of really good traits, and we would have a weapon that was killing these guys almost instantly. So I don't know what it is about the Ranger. Did they change like how he gets the choices of equipment? But I mean, look at that. We had all gray items. You know what? Let's switch this in. How long does that take? Attunement of 1. We should be getting the 2 armor as we get to the next thing. All right, we're gonna sell our tight sweater. Soul heart would be good. Let's take that. The one thing about the flasks in this game, it's an interesting design thing that they did. The flasks are almost unusable in combat. Unlike Dark Souls, where, you know, you're using your flasks as you're running around and you can kind of duck your way through. In this game, it's the way they have it set up, unless I switch the buttons, maybe, if I put it on a different button, it's almost impossible to use the flask in combat. I need to compile all of the best responses to get one data set of what this character should talk like so that I can train fine-tuning layer that actually adjusts to the prediction weights. A vanilla model with a prompt still has all the same weights of the vanilla model. It sounds like generic AI are completely falls out of character very often, especially on the smaller models I can actually run. Yeah, that's possible. I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know. You're trying to run it locally, you said, right? My phone battery's at 50%. If I don't, okay, all right. Yeah, definitely go charge your phone. We'll catch you later. Like, I don't even want to go to the tavern, but oh, I can get health from her. That's actually a pretty good deal. Yeah. Cute characters. All right, we'll see you, OQ. Anyway, so the point is, oh, you gotta be kidding me. I turn my head for 1 second and I get hit after they're already dead. The point is that I think the indie developers, because of the limitations that they're under, and their limitations aren't under resources, their limitations are under like time and what they can get done with a limited staff. So it's more like trying to think like what we would call those type of resources. Ah, you kidding me? I'm having so much trouble, like, because you know what it is, because I can't kill these guys like right off the rip like I can with the other classes. Maybe I don't know, maybe they have to have something different. Maybe Ranger has to have like a different setup to be effective. Local model with a custom fine tuning. Yeah, I think I know enough to actually start figuring out ways to optimize doing it all. Be interesting to see. Ah, oh, the Kitsune mask. Beautiful. Okay, now we gotta run. Now we gotta run. We got Kitsune. So we need something that fires. The thing that fires the fastest is what we need. That's slower than this. We maybe appreciate the work that's gone into other really good character AIs. Like Neurosama. Yeah, it's... I don't know, like I said, I think there's probably, even doing it locally, there's probably a way to get the AI to do the work for you with prompt generation. To use like agents to do it, maybe, I don't know. So I think that's what's going to be really coming up is wow, Kitsune's not firing. Why? Oh, it's on hit. It's on hit. It's not on hit. Okay, so it's on hit. That's why it's not triggering. We have to actually hit stuff. So we need a weapon with a big spread to it. So let's see. Maybe we can get something out of a mage can. Oh, I probably don't have any freaking keys, like an idiot. I have 1 key. Okay. That could work. That could work. All right, we could also maybe get something decent in here. Let's see. That's a melee item. Melee sapphire wand. We'll keep the sapphire wand in tow. We don't need a pawn shop, so. Oh, look at that. It's got tentacles. Neat. All right. Give me that armor. All right. I'm already using an AI to generate and optimize the character prompts. It works very well if you want your AI to just sound like AI, but a particular task. Yeah, I suppose that's true too. It's like, how much can you actually get done and not have it be very noticeable that it's an AI? All right, this is a little better. We have a lot of money. We can go to the shop. Let's see. Present. What do we get? Cultists? What's that? Cultist hood? No, we have the Kitsune mask. We don't need that. Cheese. I don't want to pay for cheese. There we go. Oh, we're out of freaking bombs. Are you kidding me? I went to a place and I'm not able to bomb it. I'm still in the middle of debating whether I'm smart enough to stop here or stubborn enough to actually go through it. You're stubborn enough. You can do it. You can certainly do it. You can do it. Oh, we need an accessory too. So this guy's not so bad, but I think part of the problem that's going to be with him is we need range on him. All right, not bad. All right. Ah. Oh, you're kidding me. It's all right, though. We do have some armor that we can kind of get through. I might just tank him right now. Yeah, I can tank the hits at that point. You're a bad influence. Of course I am. But you wouldn't be happy if you didn't try. I can tell you that much. You'd be upset. Range physical damage. I'm not doing physical damage. All right, what do the boots do? Modifiers to your movement speed also apply to your companion. I don't have a companion right now, though. But I don't want that. This does nothing for me. Actually, it kind of does, because I might have to use the bow and arrow, so we'll take it for now. Oh, gotta go to the evil shop. Gotta get my evil on. What's the cheapest or bestest out of this? So we got 30 damage against dragons, which will help us in one of the fights. Or 3 dexterity for 10 souls. Let's get the dexterity. All right, now we should be up to 3 evil. We are. Okay, that's good enough. Even the little level screen gives you that little feeling. Oh, come on, me. Oh, wait. I'm almost dead. I wasn't paying attention. I need to be a lot more careful. All right, we're gonna have to go to the counterclockwise or clockwise method. So if we go around the room clockwise or counterclockwise, it's usually a lot easier. Orbital range, and they let me see. Does this actually create orbitals? No. Half your strength also applies to dexterity scaling from ranged. Is this a dexterity weapon? I don't think it is. No, it's not. This is, but these are all junk. Oh my goodness. Damage bonus from lethal hits is affected by your crit hit damage. This doesn't really explain what it does. All right. Well, I guess I get the soul heart. Oh, come on. I jumped too late. Ugh. I've been playing very poorly. There we go. Oh, good. Tomes. Hey, what's up, Bean? I am the Bean. I am the Bean. I figure Sylvester Stallone saying that instead of I am the law. Gain 1.1 trigger damage, weapon upgrade level. All right, what do you use your weapon up level and trigger one every 1 second? So we could get a better trigger. We can get a burn aura. That's kind of what we want, right? Two-handed weapons also counted as one-handed. Those are all good. All right, let's see. What do we want to get rid of, though? Definitely get rid of that. Probably get rid of that. Maybe get rid of that, but not get rid of that. All right, so these three we could get rid of. What you up to, Bean? What you been doing? So we're gonna grab that and grab that because we're definitely doing those two. All right. Let's see. Let's do 5. Yep. Get away, farp shooter. Get farp shooter out of the way. And get that out of the way. Okay, now let's see. Is this better than what we have? So, yeah, it is. So we're gonna get rid of the lucky hit chance. And we are going to... We are gonna be able to now get something for our offhand. Good. Working hard. We got 2 kittens, tiny leopards. Nice. Bengals. They're so adorable. Very cool. Very cool. Like, yeah, I mean, it's always cool to have like some fun new pets. Oh, come on. I can't believe how badly I'm playing with this. I have been absolutely terrible. Power, chill, damage with repeats. Let's go with power. Expend our thing out. Okay, good. Stick your thing out, calm. There we go. We got our armor back. That works. Yeah, we've got just the one cat, and she's really old now. She's like 14. Getting a little worried about her, because she is definitely at that point now. And she's starting to show it too. It's like before you really couldn't notice as much, but you know, now she's kind of falling off stuff and yeah, I figured we could tank that guy. Not so bad. Yeah, it's so hard. But she's still healthy. She just lost way too much weight. She's a little too skinny now, so I'm trying to give her like wet food in addition to her dry food, weaning her off of treats because we had to do treats for her asthma. So I could get her to sit on the couch so I could do the asthma spray. So I've tried to get it back to 2 treats to get the medicine in her. So that's still twice a day. So that still makes her, if she eats the treat, she doesn't want to eat the food as much. So we're trying to get more of the food in her. We're trying to get her to stay on lower surfaces so she's not falling off of things. Was that dogs? Being super allergic to kitties. But Bengals are one of... Yes, that's what I heard. I heard that they're actually pretty good for people that have like really bad allergies. No reaction at all. Wow, that's good. Boss defeated, gain a soul heart. That might be good. Physical damage, no good. 5 power per point of evil. That's the one. That's the one. We can get some more. We can get some more points of evil later too. And Bengals are super awesome. They're relatively unique too. I think they're more common now than they used to be. because, you know, now you can, through the miracle of the interwebs, you can get in contact with breeders. You can see listings for cats all around the globe, whereas before it was like, you got a cat and that was it. Killed the mom one and it's like, wow, there's no aura. This might sound stupid. Can they actually see the aura? I know some people that are allergic they don't see it like visually, like sparkling, but they have like a sense where they almost can see it on that side of the room and feel where they're about to go too close. Which I thought was really neat when I had somebody tell me about that. I said, that's kind of cool. Like, it's not an actual hallucination or an illusion, but it's a three-dimensional sense. Shrine or beef? I think we got to go with shrine. I usually don't skimp on the food for anything, but we're kind of in such trouble with this build. We sort of have to go for the shrine. Upgrade to weapon level, that would be probably the best. Yeah, we'll do that. Invisible bubble. Yes, exactly. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Like, they don't see it. Seeing is a bad term, but they can sense it in a three-dimensional way that kind of overlays their sight. And it was funny because when I heard about that, was they found that out with dogs. Dogs with their hearing and with their smell can actually hear. Like, we can hear direction, but we can't echolocate something as like a dog can. When a dog hears a sound, it goes into a three-dimensional map. It's like an area map that they have. Whereas us, we get a direction. It's kind of like here. Dog gets pinpoint. Right here, right here, right here, right there, right there, up, down, this, that, that. And the same thing with their smell. They can actually smell aspects of a dog. So when they smell, they don't just get like, oh, there's a dog over there. They can get like specifics about that dog or about that person or about that food or whatever. It's so cool to find out like there's stuff like that that actually happens in nature that we're for the most part kind of unaware of. I didn't want to sell that. Oh well. Well, I most likely am not going to get the trait that lets me fire wands out of my inventory anyway. I can't really go to a blood altar right now. I'll take this guy on. He's pretty easy. All right. I'm actually just going to run these all out because I am almost, not almost dead, but I'm in a little bit of trouble. Am I out of bombs? No, I'm not. Oh, flask refill. That would work. Perfect. All right, now we're no longer in trouble. Let's see. What do we have? We don't have any socks. And we don't have a good accessory. Socks we can find... Well, accessories we can find a lot of different places too, but... Yeah, I think we'll look for some socks. Would you like to have socks, he says? Ah, damn it. That was bad on my part. That was bad too. Wow, I have been just trash with these bosses lately. It's all right. I'll get a way to get the armor back. On dash grants critical hit chance. Not so great. 1 armor, spiky orbital. What do we have now here? 2 armor. The spiky orbital is really not worth much, and we can't get that because we can't give up our Kitsune mask. So. Evil shop. Evil. 3 strength, not going to help us. Lucky hit chance, not going to help us. Skill effect, not going to help us. but we do need to get one more. All right, this is the cheapest, so we'll grab that. Because that gets us our last point of evil, and we already have to get enough evil to power us up, right? Right. All right. Do a little recovery here. We have a key, which we would then have to spend on the golden chest. Yeah, let's do it. What do we get? Exactly what we needed. Well, not exactly. What do you got? You're at 5, so we cannot upgrade you. What did we get here? What's this? Cerebro. 20% aura radius per intelligence trait. We only have 20. I mean, we only have 1, so that really doesn't help us as far as this goes. Shrine. All right, this is a bit easier of a level. Mana recovery or +1 evil. If we get +1 evil, I think that only puts us at 4 anyway, right? So we have 4. Experiment time? No, because honestly, I don't think it can go over 4. I mean, the rest of these are pretty trash. Mana recovery, though, I don't know. Mana recovery's at least does something. It almost seems like our Kitsune mask isn't firing, though. I'll have to keep an eye out and see. It hasn't fired once. Your attacks gain 50% chance to trigger a flame volley on hit that deals that much, but we're not really triggering it. That's the problem. We have no bombs, so we're gonna actually have to go and get some bombs. Unfortunately, that means we're gonna have to... Oh, there's the Kitsune fired, but it fired in the wrong direction, of course. We have enough gold. Let's get some dice. Some fuzzy dice. Let's see. Is this already blessed? This is. All right, so we'll go to a shrine. Where are you? There you go. All right, I don't have a key to get into that underground layer, but that's okay. Tipsiness, damage with non-critical hits. Boom. Oh, that 25% trigger might have been the way to go. That might have been damage with trigger, though. Do I not have a key to open this? I can't open the door. Dang it. Is any of this worthwhile? Wait a minute. Didn't I get a trait that made it so that my shit was two-handed? My two-handed shit was one-handed? Or did I give that up? I might have given that up. Power, dexterity, movement speed, range damage. Movement speed or lucky hit chance? Movement speed, because we're kind... Well, no, we're moving all right. We're not moving super slow. Hey, look. It's one of those, displacer beasts. You good? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where are you? Where are you? We got you. You're dead. Boom. Bean, if you're still here, what games are you playing recently? Why did I take weapons? I don't need weapons. Hey, that was dumb. That was dumb. I took a dumb reward. All right, whatever. I'm a dumb reward. I am a dumb reward. Minecraft, doing a community thing. Those are always fun. Okay. We did it right on that. That wasn't that bad. Manic 88, that crew are playing all the mods 9. Oh, we have, what do Pat and I have? All the mods 5, maybe? Overwhelming presence grants a buff effect per point of equip load capacity. 4 times chance to trigger effects on hit. Actually, that's really good. What are our lucky hits right now? What's our lucky hits? Let's see. Is that under MISC? Lucky hit chance is 0. Okay, well, that's useless. Your weapon gains that and that. All right, so we're gonna do that. There's so much. I'm mostly still in vanilla mode. Yeah, it's really hard to deal with these mods unless we go into creative mode. When we first start with like a really big mod pack like that, we'll go in under creative and we'll work everything out. We'll work out the details through that first. All right, in this case, we do not have a key for that, so we're gonna go for this. Oh, and these little guys, I hate these guys. These guys are a pain. Where's the last one? I swear these suckers are new. I've never seen these before, like until today. All right, what did we get? I don't even know what that power up was. I'm gonna be honest with you. Epic weapons, but we have a legendary, right? Yeah, so there's really no need. So let's get more mana if we can. Cool. Good. Yay, now we have more mana. Yeah, Pat and I play a lot of mods now. A lot of mod packs, and we make our own mod packs out of like other people's mods. He especially is fond of morph mods where you can morph into the things that you kill. Which at first, when he was little, he would just he was just playing creative because all he wanted to do was really get the mods. I mean, get the mobs to be able to play as the different creatures. But now he's like really into doing it survival, so he has to earn them. Which is funny, he's become that gamer now that it's no fun if I don't earn it. And speaking of, I don't have a damn key to get in here and I need to repair my damn armor. Unfreaking believable. This is such trash with this run. Like, I've had such horrible luck with the Ranger. Like, all my other runs with every other character class have been like almost too easy. See the evolution of a gamer? Yeah, 100%. It's like really weird too, because yeah, he was very much a cheat my way to the top type of gamer to start with. 10 power per mana container you have? Yeah, because this does nothing for us, right? Yeah. What is this? Oh, that's offhand. There we go. Woo, bigger. Yeah, like now he no longer asks me how to cheese bosses in Elden Ring. Now he goes and he looks up strategies and he tells me how much I suck because I can't do the strategies. I'm like, hey, if I want to cheese bosses to win a game, I'm gonna cheese bosses to win a game. His recent one was Star Scourge Radahn was the one that he beat. And when we originally tried this boss a year ago, when we first got Elden Ring, we spent 2-3 hours trying to get it, and we would get close, and then we tried to look up how to cheese the boss. We spent so much time trying to get all the things we needed to cheese the boss, like Rot Breath, or like you need to get to a certain level to be able to get this item or that item. So by the time we actually got there, we were actually relatively on level for the boss, and then he just got tired of it. So he picks up Elden Ring, 2 weeks ago. Says, I'm gonna go beat Star Scourge Radahn. I was like, work your way back into the game. It's like, go around, go to some easy areas. Like, no, I'll just go right to Star Scourge Radahn. I'm like, oh, freak, here we go again. It's Moonlord all over again. If you don't know the Moonlord story, he decided he was gonna fight Moonlord by himself. We'd been fighting him together, and like sometimes beating Moonlord, most of the time losing. It's like, I'm just gonna fight him by myself. I was like, Pat, you're at half health. He's like, yeah, whatever. And he went in half health. He freaking soloed Moonlord. I was like, okay, here we go. We're gonna see this again. First couple times he does it, he's frustrated. He's like, I can't even get to the summons. I can't even get to the summons. I get in, he kills me 2 shots. It's like, told you, go back out, practice, get used to things, you know, work your way back into things. No, I'm gonna do it my way. All right, do it your way. I said, when you quit, you're yelling and screaming. I said, then we'll talk about it then. Of course, what's he do? Half an hour later, he's like, oh, Dad, I got him down to half health. I was like, well, just, you know, take it easy. If you don't make it, you can try again. And we have a rule. I'm not allowed to over the shoulder watch. I cannot. He says, no, I don't want people over my shoulder. He's like, I'll tell you when to look and you can look and then go back and play your game. So I'm playing my game. He's like, oh, take a look. I got him down to 1/4 health. Take a look. Okay, that's great. And then he's like, I just need one more hit. I just need one more hit on him. He's like, I don't know what to do. I was like, just go and get a couple more summons. I said, and then run away. Let the summons finish him. He's like, no. And he like charges in. I'm like, oh, he's gonna die. And he goes in and he just starts wailing and face tanking this boss, and ends up killing him. And I'm like, okay. It's like, he's definitely built different than I am. I am definitely not that guy. All right, that's an easy boss. That one I know the pattern of. It's pretty good. It's just... pretty good. Oh, what's this? 3 hearts. Burn. Hey, burn. We get burn. All right. That one sucks. I'll apply to range damage. That would be pretty good if we had very good movement speed, but this is going to put us over the top right here. Yoink. Cool. That's a lot of hearts. All right, what do we got for... yes, I'm not going in the law shop. I don't believe in the law. I am the law. No, you're not. You're Rocky. You're Rocky Balboa. Do I sit at the fire? No. No, we just go. Ooh, that was close. Shrine. I hate these stupid clown things in the middle. I call them clown skulls, but they're not really clowns. I guess they're like regular skulls, but I think they look like clowns. 25 trigger damage, orbital speed. We don't have an orbital. We don't have a companion either. What the frig? Fine. You know what happens when you fight the law? I fought the law and the law won. Is that what it does? All right, cursed. Boss reward, intelligence. Intelligence, cool. All right. Ta-da! I did the dumb. I dove right into it. It's all right. It's actually working out. All right, drink the potion. Have you ever played Tiny Rogues? This game is a blast and a half. This game is the most fun you can have by yourself on a Sunday night. Okay, maybe not. Modifiers to your attack speed also apply tick speed. Do I have anything that ticks? I do. My 2 auras tick. The spinning blades are... I should take the spinning blades, though. I don't know. Any effect with a tick tag. So it's got to be these, right? Yeah. Burn aura. And chill aura. So that's 4 times per second. 4 times per second. So 29% will get us 5 times per second. So I am actually gonna math this out. So low end damage is 1,000, so it's an extra 1,000 per second, and that's an extra 400 per second. So 1,400 per second versus spinning blades, which may or may not hit, and definitely do not hit that much per second. Yeah, I gotta take tick speed, I guess. I gotta take tick speed. The tick. Is that clown aura? There he is. Okay, beat him. Have a great stream. I'll have to beddy bye. No, no bed for you. No bed for you. All right, go to bed. I told you, go to bed. Go. Go. Be gone. We have no power here. Be gone. Have a good night. Is it worth spending the 10 souls to get 1 point of armor? It is not. All right, we're gonna go without the armor. This guy I can beat without the armor. I'm pretty sure. All right, here we go. Ooh, that was close. He was right on top of me. Ow. Ow. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Lost 2 hearts. Sorry, I got like stuff falling out of my nose. It's disgusting. And it ain't cotton candy. 1 armor, your melee attacks inflict armor break. I don't have any melee attacks, but I can take the extra armor for sure. That would help. All right. Drink the juice. All right. We're going to hell though, right? Yeah. Going to hell. I don't think we win this again. I've tried this a bunch of times with Ranger and have had no success. But you never know. Maybe we do. Like I found that what we've needed in many cases was a heck of a lot more health, but I'm going to take an extra dash. An extra Mrs. Dash. Yeah, we really needed a companion because we are moving ultra slow. So far, so good. Oh, man, I should have kept my mouth shut. Do I need anything for equipment? I need better gloves. I need a better... Yeah, all right. Do I have keys? I do. I have 2 keys. Oh, no, not happy birthday. Not happy birthday. There we go. That was a little slow. It's an offhand. I can't use an offhand. Damn it. 10% trigger damage. Really? Yeah, fine. I forgot that my tome is actually a tick too, right? Every 0.78 seconds. Oh, that's how they do it. Is that how they do it on these too? Oh, 5.16 times per second. 5.16 times per second. They give you an actual like. I'm gonna go through here. We're not gonna be able to buy anything, but it's gonna allow us to skip getting damaged. Yeah, I think 3 dashes was definitely the right call. Ooh, that was close. That was close. I'm like slamming the keyboard on that one. That's how close it was. Good. I really could have used some extra, what do you call it? I don't have enough? What do you mean I don't have enough? Oh, fuck. All right. That's not good. I wasn't thinking. I have a good helmet. I have good body armor, so it really doesn't matter. All right, Tiamat. If we can get through Tiamat, this might not be as bad. Dang it. Oh, this thing. I dodged that. Come on. Come on now. How am I almost dead? What the hell? Aye. I can't face tank this. Yeah, I can't face tank that. If I hadn't lost all that health, like right at the beginning of that fight, I would have been fine. I just didn't have range. I couldn't range away from that guy. And it's funny because it's the ranger. I should have had range. Maybe there's a better bag I can start with. 50% chance for food rewards to upgrade. I don't care about that. Start with an assortment of 6 dice. Poison jar. I think it's poison jar. I think that's the best thing. All right, what else can we get here? A lot of these suck. Weapons and armories never have negative enchantment modifiers. Every army contains a weapon with an enchantment modifier. Let's do that. All right. One last try tonight. I'm going to give it one more try. We have everything else. Well, not everything else. We have mostly everything else, but this stupid ranger. I should have just gone with another class and tried to get another class out of the way. Instead, I'm going to try with this ranger. I just need a good run with this guy. I need like something where we actually get power, you know? We haven't gotten anything powerful recently in them. And it's funny because I was going to do this whole thing about... I was going to make a video how tiny rogues had kind of nerfed itself. It's no longer as hard as it used to be, because I was literally cruising through. I was not losing with anybody. I'll show you the number of wins I have for the number of hours. Like, I think I have 30 hours in it for this this save. And I had already unlocked everybody but the elite classes pretty much. And almost all of them have wins. Almost all the characters have wins, which is hard to do. Wow, we are getting Garbo. Keys and bombs. Keys and bombs. What do we got here? Uncommons or guaranteed charm? Alright. It's kind of crap, but whatever. And it's not like Ranger has a bad skill either. Ranger has a pretty powerful skill, because now they have skills. That is one thing they did introduce, which I think is kind of cool. Adds a little extra fun to the game. Like, this guy used to be a lot harder. He used to always put his little tree minions right in front of him. Or, excuse me, whatever side you were on, so you could never get away from them. Now he kind of just tucks them to the back. Mana recovery, blah. Armor, or what do you do? Reduces tally threshold by 30%. Tally thresholds are rounded to full numbers. I think I want that. I don't have any tallies right now, but when I get a tally, I would like to put my tally on. All right, we don't have to put that on yet. What did I just get here? Getting notifications about things that I don't care about. All right, broccoli. You chopping broccoli? You chopping broccoli? Chop broccoli. Chop broccoli. On dash, repeat your next two attacks. It's crap. Thrusting damage from you and your companions. Inflicts puncture. I guess I'll take the shadow orbitals. They're not great, but they're not trash. Ooh, Crimson Staff. Yeah, grab that. There we go. Now that's a decent start. Okay, more gold. Oh, that's right. We didn't start out with 30 gold, so we've got to actually earn our gold. Let's use 1 dose of poison. We'll add a little bit of poison on. Yeah, this is more like it. Mining gear is terrible. All right. It's like bombs and stuff. I don't really use the bombs in game as offensive weapons. Double keys or meat. We'll take the meat. We have the meat. We have a decent helmet, but I don't think we want melee weapons. I don't think I'm gonna start us off with you again. Oh, how fresh. Oh, we already got you. Cool. Wow, okay. All right. All right. Okay. That went a lot quicker than last time. Actually, we should put this on now because poison does tick damage. Oh no! I just took something without looking. I literally pressed the wrong button and took something without looking. Okay, whatever. Movement speed, strength, magic damage. Boom, boom. right. That gets us our 3 evil. Our 3-evil. We have keys, right? Yeah. Hey, it's Oktoberfest. Yay. It's one of the funnier ones. Throwing pretzels and beers at you. All right, Magitech headset. 5% damage from magic container, mana container that you have. And also, if we get the other set, it would be, what's the other thing they do? 20% skill effect per mana. Yeah, not so great. Extra companion capacity, ×5 negative stats from companions. No. None of that's pretty good. We have a decent weapon, but I guess we'll go through here and just see if we get anything else. Dumb axe, firestorm scroll, we'll grab it. We need bombs. 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 Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh, sorry, I didn't know there was one of you left. I was just waiting. Arcade time, baby. I'm gonna have no luck. Yep. Wow. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, Arcade is trash now. Arcade used to be like so overpowered, but it's broken now. It's not worth it. It's too bad too, because it's a rare event that you used to be excited to get because you wouldn't get it very often. When you got it, you knew that your run was gonna go pretty well. Now it does nothing. Yeah, I'll actually take the upgrade on this. Yeah. I'm even getting lucky on a couple of these near misses. That's pretty good to start. All right, let's see. Give me something that's actually worthwhile on Ranger. Strength also applies to dexterity. Scaling from ranged weapons. Poison aura. Boom. Poison aura. We'll take the aura because it's got tick damage and we have the extra tickety tick. Actually, this will be a good test. This will tell us 4 times per second. I thought this was supposed to. Oh, it's tally thresholds, not tick thresholds. Oh, well, poison's good anyway. All right. Gold. Kill the carrots. Let the rabbits wear glasses. Gloves. All right, this guy's usually okay. We can kind of defeat him pretty easy. Oh, he just ducked us. He's like, oh, I'm easy, huh? Oh, good thing we had that suppression. All right, what do we got? 30% attack speed with ranged weapons while standing still. A sack? I've got my sack. None of those are good, so I guess we'll take this and we'll try to stand still as often as we can. Not to the point of dying or getting hit on purpose. That would suck. All right. Key. We have a lot of keys. Yeah, I'm still gonna go because there's a lot of times that you still end up wishing you had keys. Yep, we'll take armor. Anytime you can get extra defensive stuff pretty much for free. All right, we're gonna run out of bombs. We're gonna have to get some more bombs. More bombs, please. Oof. That was not a good one. That was almost a bad one. Shrine or... Yeah. I gotta take the shrine. Normally I recommend always taking food, but that was a food that had a negative to it, and I'm confident we're gonna get enough food anyway. Ooh, magic find. Aura radius versus magic find. Magic find, because we need a lot more fun stuff if we do that. All right, tavern. I don't think there's anything in the tavern that we need, but I don't want a warrior stash, so let's just run right through. Thanks for the tavern. The Christmas stuff should be going away. I thought they said it was only through January. If the Christmas stuff has been on the game in the tavern for almost 2 years now. There we go. Yeah, we've definitely gotten more muscle memory going right now than we had before. This pair, you can defeat them almost both at once. Oh, come on. Are you serious? You didn't hit me. That was cheese at the end. Cheese, cheese, cheese. What do we got here? Dojo wraps. Fist attack? I don't think we're going to be fisting anything. Companion attack speed. We don't have a companion, but we can't use an offhand, so away we go. The castle. The castle. Rapunzel. Rapunzel. Oh, not happy birthday. All right, give me something cool. Each stack of poison additionally does ×1% critical hit. Yeah, we're stacking some poisons, so we'll go with it. Because our weapon has poison too, so it's not just the poison aura. Gold or golden chest? Gold. Because we're kind of short on gold. That's the one thing we don't start with that 30 gold off the rip. You do tend to get short on gold. Oh, pawn shop. That'll help. That will make us so we're not as short on gold. Wait, what was that I just threw out? That was... I just threw out something good, but whatever. Hey. Okay. One time I had, what was it? 3 of those clerics in here healing everybody, and they had like shields or something. And it was like literally 5 minutes in a room full of level 4 bad guys because you couldn't kill anybody. Hitting the clerics over and over again. They're just healing each other, healing each other. All right, what do we got in the shop? Anything good? Not really. Mage stash. Yeah. Might be something good. See, there's those clerics. How you doing, fellas? Poison does a number on them, though, so they're not as tough with when you have the poison. Fiend Commander Codex. All right. All right, I'll bite. What do you do? Grants 4 imp companions. Okay. Oh, I remember this thing. This thing is actually pretty freaking sweet. So the only thing I've got to do is I've got to be very careful and like watch what's going on around me. These guys make it relatively easy. They don't look like, a lot of times when you get too many pets, too many items, too many things firing across the screen, it can make it really difficult to tell what you're supposed to be doing. Trigger lightning strike on all enemies that deals la 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 la. Yeah, that's not bad. What do? Negative 10 damage, throw it away. Let's tell you 35 attacks, gain 20% attack speed for 8 seconds. It doesn't really help us with this though, but what was the thing that we had? Or was it an item? Reduces tally threshold by 30%. So if we reduce 30 by 30%, that would be 20. So every 20 attacks, no, 35 attacks. So yeah, about 22 attacks. Gain 20% attack speed for 8 seconds. That doesn't sound that great though. Yeah, I like lightning strikes on dash better. No. Wait. How many evil do I have? Oh, I have 3 evil. Let's go take a look just in case. You never know. Dexterity, 30% damage against fiends. That's probably what we want. All right. Yeah, don't spend anything else though. Okay. Hey, whoa, that was really bad. Really bad, Calm. Go with golden chest. Oof. Two in a row that I was very close to being stupid on. Is that gonna work? What's our that 2? Okay. I'll take the intelligence. Oh, that's not fair. That stupid Grim Reaper guy that's not normally on the screen cheap shot me. It's like a very specific muscle memory timing of that room, and it's like eek, anyway, right in the face, because we don't normally have him there. 100% orbital range, and orbitals do this. Your movement speed also applies to your stamina recovery speed, mana recovery, 200% their value. Pretty trash. I guess we'll just grab some more orbitals. Now we've got like a ton of orbitals going around. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Hey, all right, fine. Now we finally get in here to get this. Upgradio. All right, we got a big old upgrade on there. Now we get our armor back. It's like playing a country western record backwards. You get your dog back, get your house back, get your wife back. All right, we could definitely go for a, what do you call it? Oof. Pretty slick. Give me those. All right. I think we get an extra dodge for sure. So we got debuff effect and debuff duration. That's pretty good. Aura radius for intelligence trait. How many intelligence traits? I have 1. No, 0. Use tally by 30. Okay, what's this though? Lucky hit. Okay, no, grab that. Okay. I think poison's a debuff. I think. I would think if you're poisoned, you're debuffed. Maybe not. All right. Yeah, normally I would not grab a dodge. I'd grab some more hearts, but with this build, dodge definitely makes more sense. Golden chest. What else do we got? Okay. I don't need any keys. Let's go see. We're not going to end up with a better weapon, but some of the traits that you get allow you to use weapons from out of your pack. So, Dragon Slayer stash. I don't really care about that, do I? Not bad. This is a much oh wait, hold up. What do we got? Anything we want to get rid of? Shadow orbitals, poison ore we're gonna keep, right? Poison stack and spinning blades. Yeah, you know what? Let's go see if we can get some tomes. Maybe we can end up with better traits. We probably won't, but never hurts to check. Your attacks grant a stack of rage on hit. Melee attacks +1, not great. Oop, what I didn't even read that. All right. Place a trait with power. Power is power. Power also increases effects of debuffs. Currently 0 because I don't have any power. All right, so those both kind of suck. I'll take that with me. What does rage do? 4% attack speed? Yeah. Blech. Blech. Shot. Ah, it's 34 gold. Dang it. Get an infusion. I'm actually going to hold the infusion. I normally just like blast it off, but right now, no thanks. I mean, you can already see how much easier this run is with decent equipment. All right, what are we getting here? Lightning strikes. Oh, this guy. Dang it. Not bad. All right, get to the center. Good. He took our evade, but that's all right. I really got to get some defense up here, though. This is kind of pathetic. Accessory. +5 power per bomb you have? No, I like what I have. We'll take that, but that's not really that great. All right, let's check the evil shop. I doubt we need anything, but ooh, invincibility after dash is really good. 30% damage against dragons helps us a little bit. 20 physical damage. I think we gotta get this, right? All right, what don't we care about though? 5 movement speed, I guess. Yeah. That invincibility is sounds stupid because it's only a half a second, but really, like when you dodge and you dodge into something else just by accident, that can be like super helpful. Not like that though, because like I dodged after I got hit. That's definitely not what we want to do. Yeah, that's a little better. That's how we do it. All right, we got a little too much stuff going on here, right? Actually, did we even use poison on this? We haven't, have we? We have not. Now we have poison on our book. There we go. We can throw this out for a sec. Grab that. All right. Beef. It's what's for dinner. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. On dash, refresh the duration of all damage over time effects on all enemies. That's not bad. I'll keep that for now. I mean, it's better than this, right? What's this? Powers also, yeah, because I don't have any power, so that does nothing for me. All right, pawn shop, perfect. Perfect timing, pawn shop. Okay. You go away. You go away. You go away. We're gonna hang on to that because, like I said, every once in a while you end up with. Oh wait, I should have kept that. Damn it, that was much better than the beetle wand. Oh well. The Beatles. What do we end up getting? Old Hunter Cap. Critical damage per dexterity trait. You have 100% currently. All right. What are you doing for us right now? Reduces tally threshold by 30. Versus getting 100% critical. I think we got to take 100% critical. I just think that that's better. I don't know if it's better, actually, to be honest with you, but it smells better. Lots of gold and a wind glaive. And the wind glaives. Mary. What is going on? Easy clap. All right, what do we got? This might be the run that actually gets us there, so. Sticky goo. 25% damage. How much gold you have? Or I could get the bee companions with the poison. Yeah, let's get the bee companions because we go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of companions. That is a lot of companions. Definitely not tearing them up like we were before, though. That's a little concerning. Oh, never mind. I guess we are. I just was being impatient. Raven Talisman. Cursets have... Well, I don't have any... I mean, I do, but I don't. Chopper. Bible. Soul Thief. Grab that. It's not what I want, but it's fine. Big brain helmet. Plus 20 intelligence. Ooh. I don't know if we have anything that really stacks off intelligence, but that's kind of cool. So let's see what we can toss. Oh, we can just take the pine resin. Take that. Sea urchin can stay there. I don't really care about that. Do we need extra gold? We don't. We'll get an infusion. What about this? Power also increase. Yeah, we're getting rid of that. We're not gonna, at this point, develop any power beyond what we have. We have the power already. We've got the power. Go. Event. We're out of bombs. All right, what's this? Examine the crystal thing. Fresh crystal pine resin. Sure. Maybe we get a better accessory. I doubt it, but we could try. Oof. Oh, that was very bad. It took my evade, but that's all right. Managed. Chill effect, not going to use it. Not going to use it. Not going to use it. All right, none of these are useful. All right, take a look in the evil shop, see if we got anything. 20% orbital speed, that might actually be good, but nope. All right. We really need like extra hearts and stuff. We are just basically going to get chopped to shreds when we get to the last boss. Let's see, what are we throwing out here for now? This first. Get rid of our curse. And what are you? Ooh, aura radius. What do we have here though? All standing still. Yeah, this is perfect. That's absolutely perfect. That's really good, actually. All right. Ah, stupidest moves I've made. Yeah, unfortunately. Clown burgers, I didn't realize they were there. Anytime you trigger lightning damage, the effect is triggered twice. Now we'll grab the ancestral spirits. We got a lot of dudes helping us now. Oh, come on. Wow. We'll keep that just in case. That. What do we got here? Okay, that's good. What's this? Holy water, radiant damage to weapons. Okay, we'll grab that. Grab that. Oh, we're already at max EXP. Why did I do that? Yeah, whatever. Not like gold chest is going to help us either, though. Played that a little bit better than we have recently, but still not great. Yeah, repair armor. Ugh. We're so dead. We're so dead. Oof, that was tough. Not bad. That was clean. That was clean. I'm impressed. What do we get? Defeated death with 10 active companions. I guess we did that. I guess that was something we did. Modifiers to movement speed also apply to your range damage. What are you doing? You're triggering lightning on dash, and I got 4 dashes on all enemies. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be changing up. Attack speed with magic weapons while standing still. Now that's another Garbo one. Grab that. All right. It's not going to do anything for us, but we'll take it anyway. Look at my little dude. Little flappy dude. What's he wearing? Oh, he has a ranger cloak? Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize that we were wearing such bad armor. I don't know why I thought we had better armor. Alright, I'm gonna drink the holy water here, because I tend to screw up pretty bad on this level. Might end up working out a little bit better though, because of how we are set up this time. All right. Oof. Oh, lost my evade on that one. Hey. Oh, soul shop. Do we have armor? No, of course we don't have armor. Why would we have armor? Why would you give me any armor? It's like I'm still wandering around and wondering if I'm safe. Oof. All right, what do we got? Dexterity, boss reward, or radiant damage. Put the radiant damage on the attacks. I don't know why, but that's what I'm doing. Can't really do anything else. Oh, we can get body armor off this guy though. We gotta really, really be careful on him though. Ah, I already got hit once. That's nice. Okay, good, good, good. Oof. Good, we kept our revive and we got past Tiamat, and we'll be able to get all this stuff back. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal. That's our body armor. 35% damage at close range. I mean, I guess everything is technically at close range. Now, what's worth more, getting 1 heart permanently or getting the armor and the hearts back for this? I don't know. I don't freaking know. I guess in this case, because all we would be getting is the 1 heart, we do this. Grab this, and we do this. Grab the extra heart. I mean, that's as good as we're gonna get. We're gonna be at 2 if we don't do that. So, need a little help? Yes, of course I do. And then we should get enough to heal up after this. This is gonna be rough. All right, that works. So we know we can get that. That one was close. Orbital speed, sure. Ah, damn it. That sucks. Companion damage? Probably. Ah, that sucks. Come on. Oh, man. Oh, this is so bad. Did I make it? Not yet. All right, let's see. Is there anything I would trade? Yeah, I would trade that. So let's go for tomes, I guess. Oh, that worked out. That worked out. That one's bad. Skill use, gain 100% tick speed for 10 seconds. Oddly enough, that's gonna work right now because we gotta go in for a boss fight. So let's do 6. Yes. Okay. Let's do this. Drink 1. Repair the armor. I don't have enough? Whoa. Oh, for fuck's sake. I thought I don't know why I thought that. We're just dead. We're just dead. See, this is what happens every single time with Ranger. Oh, damn it. Ah, this thing. Ah. Greg. All right. You can't. No freaking way. All right. That's it for me. Going to bed. Night, YouTube. Like.